slipping, Dan.
What do you think of your seed and where you're going? Your first impressions, I guess.
Now, honestly, I didn't really look to see it. I saw that we were in Portland heading to play VCU. And, I'm sure I speak for Shannon too when I say we're excited. We're excited. We're ecstatic. This is the best time of the year. This is what we came to Ohio State to do: is play in the NCAA tournament and have a chance to compete in the month of March. And get ready for it.
Yeah, just like Sam said, we're excited. I know myself, I was talking to JT and Cato, we were kind of nervous because we didn't see our name for a while, so we didn't know what was going on, but when we saw our name, we were happy though.
Do you guys know anything about VCU just by reputation or watching them at all this year or in the past?
I haven't seen them a ton this year. Like I'm sure all of you were, I was a fan when they made their deep run, and they've kind of had that reputation ever since then. So we know that they're going to play hard. We know that they're going to trap all over the court. They're going to play with a ton of energy. We're going to do the same thing. It's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, Sam hit it all.
Is there if you guys play the way you've been playing lately, whether it's that was in the Big Ten tournament or against Wisconsin or a couple games before that, just the last couple games, if you play that way, can you win games in the NCAA tournament, or do you have to play better than that in the NCAA tournament?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about, because there's
yeah, I know it's been
the couple of games before Wisconsin and Wisconsin are very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to play our best basketball. We're not gonna beat anybody playing the way we did versus Wisconsin. And conversely, we're going to beat a lot of people playing the way we did versus Purdue, the game before that. Or was it Penn State the game before that? Yeah, Penn State the game before that. So, we just want to play our best basketball. We all feel like we've sort of been given new life. Everyone at this point is 0-0, and it's a one-game season. And we're excited about it.
Thad has mentioned in previous years how much he looks forward to getting out of the Big Ten at this time of year and against teams that haven't seen you. I'm wondering if you think that will help you play your best basketball because teams won't be as familiar with your stuff.
It can help us, but I'm sure just like we are, those coaches over there probably have people scouting out us right now. They're going to know everything we do, everything about us. They're going to call their coaches as well, so they're going to know a lot about us.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out. I'm always excited to get out the Big Ten. It's a long Big Ten season, just like it has been all these other years. So I'm excited about it. Like Shannon said, there aren't going to be very many surprises. They're going to know what we want to do. We're going to know what they want to do. This time of year, it's just about playing our best ball.
And when you guys haven't been playing your best ball, a lot of the same stuff has occurred, slow starts and then sometimes some poor shooting from beyond the arc. When you review the film from some of the games that you guys aren't so proud of, do you find that there's a lot of things that are fixable, or are there just things you're going to have to overcome as deficiencies of this team?
Yeah, well, that's the sort of encouraging and frustrating thing about some of our losses this season is that a lot of it is self-inflicted. A lot of it is us doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing or that we talk about not doing. It's not that we don't have enough talent. It's not that we aren't coached well enough. It's not that we don't have the pieces to do it. It's that for whatever reason we haven't been able to come out and get it done sometimes. So, we're going to continue to look at the film. We're going to continue to address it. And like I said, play our best ball.
Shannon, in this month, it's your guys' last go-around, obviously. Do you feel a need or a want, obviously a want, but to play at a higher level? How do you kind of gauge the way your season has gone and what you think you might be capable of now that this is the one-and-done scenario?
Hey, man, I can't speak for everybody, but, I have a good feeling that everybody's going to play their hardest basketball right now. We might not shoot the ball well, we might get out rebound and all that stuff, but they're not going to have more heart than us on the court. We know if we lose the game, we're going to be out, so there's no excuse for that.
You guys were a 10th seed, which do you guys feel like you were much better than that? You guys have been on teams that have been really good and done really gone to the Final Four and all that. I mean, do you just shove that all aside and forget about it now that you're starting in the tournament, or do you think you have something to prove given where you ended up being seeded?
I mean, the seeding doesn't mean much. You got to play a team. You got to beat them to advance. I mean, we're a 10 seed. I mean, I don't think any of us care about that. We're all happy to be in the tournament. We just want to play our best ball from there.
You guys obviously have a lot of NCAA experience from the Final Four to the Elite Eight to last year. What do you take any of that with you now? Do you take, hey, I remember what it was like when we went to the Final Four? Do you take, hey, I remember what it was like when we lost in the first round? Or does none of that enter your mind at all because this is a new year?
It definitely enters our mind. We remember the feeling of cruising through the bracket. We remember the feeling of hitting the back-to-back game winners our sophomore year and really making a deep run. And then we compare that to how we felt last year, getting bounced in the first round. And we obviously want to advance deep into the tournament. We want to keep this going as long as we can for our careers. We think that we have the team to do it. We have the experience. We have all the pieces. Just have to put it together.
Shannon, I asked you about this the other day, but Shannon, the tournament losses you guys have had in your career, I mean, every team but one eventually loses in the tournament, but they've been such close games. Like, what do you remember about those, or just about the idea of, it's like a basket here or a basket there, and you guys could have gone even farther than you did, even the years, when you made deep runs?
Yeah, I mean, when you have a close loss, you often think about little things that happen, like one turnover, like one missed shot. But even before that, we had a lot of close wins as well. I mean, we have 2 buzzer beaters. We have a couple of 3-point wins and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think we're fortunate enough to overcome a lot of close games as well.
Take us a little bit through like what you guys were doing while you said you were a little bit nervous when your name didn't come up. What were you guys doing during the show? And since we don't get to talk to D'Angelo, this was his first time around, can you maybe give us a little window of what it was like for him in there?
Yeah, I mean, we were at Coach Mata's house eating dinner, and we were just trying to figure out where we were going. I mean, we didn't see our name for a while, so I think some of us got a little nervous. I know I did myself, but once we saw our names, we were all excited. I mean, we go on from there and just try to get ready for the game.
You guys share a message with D'Angelo now? This is his first time going through it. What was he like in there, Sam?
I don't know.
And yeah, he was pretty calm about it. I mean, he's a laid back guy, so I think he was fine with it.
After you got back from Chicago, did any of you guys look at any of the bracketology online to see where people were maybe projecting that you'd go and who you might play?
I didn't personally. I don't know if Shannon did. I can't speak on any of the other guys in the locker room, but I personally did not.
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay away from it, but from what I've been hearing lately, that it's been completely different from what everybody else says. So, I mean, the whole bracketology thing, I mean, it means nothing. Only a couple of guys know what's really going to happen.
Did you watch the Big Ten tournament championship game today and think about anything like, I don't know, that could have been us or should have been us or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, we watched some of it. It's tough watching games like that, knowing that we could be in that position, but unfortunately we came up on the losing end. But I mean, as of right now, we don't worry about what happened the past couple of days. We got to worry about VCU.
Did you happen to see the VCU game, the VCU Dayton game?
No, I did not.
Oh, no, I didn't watch the VCU Denton game.
All right. Thank you.